There's a war happening right now, and you're in the middle of it.
Not a war of bullets, not a war of bombs, but a war of choice. A war of focus. A war that is fought in silence. While you scroll, it's happening. While you complain, it's happening. While you procrastinate, it's happening. This aren't about enemies out there. This is about the enemy within. The one that says, sleep a little longer. The one that whispers, you'll do it tomorrow. The one that steals your purpose 1 minute at a time. Listen to me, ... every single day. You are planting seeds. Some of you are planting seeds of distraction. Some of you are planting seeds of doubt. Some of you don't even realize you've stopped planting altogether. But the warriors wake up with intention. The warriors understand that discipline aren't loud. It don't scream. It don't post. It don't brag. It moves in silence, like a farmer who rises before the sun, day after day, season after season, rain or shine. He sows the seeds, not for applause, not for validation, but because he knows if he stays consistent, the harvest will come. You think motivation is what you need? No, what you need is clarity. What you need is conviction. What you need is discipline in the dark. The world is screaming for your attention. Ding, buzz, scroll, click, and every time you give in, you lose a piece of your focus. You hand over your power. You trade your potential for a cheap thrill. I knew a man. He sat in silence every morning. 10 minutes. No phone. No noise. Just him, his breath, his mind. People laughed at him, called him weird, thought he was wasting time. But guess what? He was the calm in the chaos. He was the rock when the world shook. He was unshakable because he trained in silence. Let me break it down for you. Your mind, it's a garden. You feed it fear. Fear grows. You feed it peace. Peace becomes your power. You feed it garbage. Don't expect greatness to bloom. You have been lied to. Told to wait. Told to scroll. Told to numb yourself with dopamine and distraction. Well, I'm here to wake you up. Because this is the revolution. And it starts with a whisper. It starts with a choice. It starts with you. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now take your power back. Reclaim your mind. Control your focus. And when no one's watching, make the choice that changes everything. This war aren't won by the loud. It's won by the disciplined, the relentless, the silent warriors. The revolution is quiet, but your results, they'll be deafening.
The weight of your own expectations, let me tell you something that might hurt. But you need to hear it. You ready?
You are your own worst enemy. Yeah, I said it. Not your boss. Not the government. Not your haters. Not your past. Not you. That voice in your head. That voice that says you're not good enough. You'll never make it. You're not. Ready? That voice is not just a critic. It's a killer. It's killing your drive. Killing your dreams. Killing your destiny. Quietly. You want to know why you're stuck. Why you keep spinning your wheels. Because every time you set a goal, you bury it in fear. You talk yourself out of it. You shrink your vision to fit your comfort zone. Let me tell you a story. There was a boxer. This man trained for years. Woke up early, hit the bag. Sparred until his body broke down. Built himself into a machine. He was ready, physically, but the day of the fight, he looked in the mirror, and you know what he saw. Shout shot, and when he stepped into that ring, it wasn't his opponent that knocked him out. It was himself, because he didn't believe he deserved to win. Because he carried the weight of his own expectations like chains, because he let the pressure crush him. And you're doing the same thing. You dream big, then downsize it. You hope for more, then talk yourself out of it. You look for permission to be great. Let me tell you something right now. You don't need permission. You don't need validation. You don't need approval. don't need someone to say, go ahead. The only permission you need is the one you give yourself. You waiting for the right time. It ain't coming. You waiting to feel ready. You never will. You waiting for someone to believe in you. Believe in your damn self. The most dangerous prison in the world is the one you build in your own mind. You put the bars up with your doubts. You lock the doors with your fear. And then you stand there holding the key, refusing to open the gate. Let me be real with you. Success isn't about being perfect. It's about being persistent when you're broken. It's about being relentless when you're uncertain. It's about moving forward when the world says stop. Fail forward. Fall. Down. Get up. And when you do, don't come back the same. Come back stronger. Come back smarter. Come back hungry. Your expectations don't define your limits. They define your launch point. But you got to jump. You got to leap with fear in your gut and fire in your heart. You got to let go of what you think you are and step into what you know you can become not. So I'll leave you with this hour, not waiting on a sign. You are the sign. You are the answer. You are the one.
Let me ask you a question. Can you stand alone?
Not when it's easy. Not when the world is cheering for you. Not when the likes and the comments are flowing. I mean, really stand alone. When no one sees your grind. When no one claps for your effort. When the silence in your life is louder than any applause you ever hoped for. Can you still stand? Because I've got news for you, and it's not sugar-coated. Nobody is coming to save you. Not your friends, not your family, not your boss, not your partner. You are Itaphe, been waiting for someone to lift you up. You've been waiting for a miracle. You've been waiting for a perfect time. And all this time, the person you were waiting for was you. I knew a woman once. She started a business in her garage with nothing but grit and guts. People laughed. Her husband told her she was wasting her time. Her parents said, it's too late to start over. Her friends vanished. But she didn't vanish. She stood alone. She kept building when no one believed. She kept fighting when no one clapped. She kept moving when everyone else was stuck. And now, she's a legend. Because she didn't need approval to believe in herself. That's the art of standing alone. It doesn't mean you hate people. It means you love yourself enough not to settle. It means you'd rather walk alone in truth than run with the crowd in lies. Let me tell you something. Most people aren't afraid of being alone. They're afraid of what they'll have to face when the noise stops. Because when you stand alone, there's no one else to blame. No one to distract you. No one to cover for your excuses. Just you, your choices, your demons, your discipline. But here's the beauty in it. When you finally stand alone, you realize you were never weak. You just never gave yourself a chance to. See your strength on, and yeah, the crowd will talk. They'll call you selfish. They'll say you changed. They'll say you're crazy for believing in something they don't understand. But you aren't here to please the crowd. You're here to build a life, to build a legacy, to build something that lasts, something real. So stop begging for company that drains you. Stop looking for validation that never comes. Stop shrinking to fit into spaces that were never meant for you. You were born to rise. But you can't rise if you refuse to step away from what holds you down. Learn to trust your own voice. Learn to walk your own path. Learn to love your own presence. Because the strongest people in the world, they didn't get strong in the spotlight. They got strong in the shadows, in the silence, in the struggle alone. And that is where greatness is born. Let's go!
You think life owes you peace? You think the world's gone play fair just because you're trying? Let me wake you up.
Life will test you. Not when you're weak, not when you're broken, but right when you think you've figured it all out. That's when the storm hits. No warning, no mercy, no time to prepare. One moment you're standing tall, the next you're flat on your back, gasping for air, wondering what just happened. Your plans, your heart, bruised, bleeding, beaten. And that's the moment right there when most people fold. But not you. Not today. I once heard about a captain, 20 years of smooth sailing. Clear skies, not calm seas. Life was good. Then one night, out of nowhere, the sky turned black. Waves tall as buildings. Wind howling like a beast. The crew panicked. The ship screamed. But the captain, he didn't panic. He didn't fight the storm. He moved with it. He danced with it. He adapted, because that's the secret. The storm isn't here to destroy you. The storm is here to reveal you. You don't build strength on calm waters. You build strength when the lightning crashes and the thunder won't stop. You build strength when the people you trusted walk away. You build strength when your world shatters and all you've got left is your breath and your belief. This isn't bad luck. This aren't a curse. This is life sculpting you into something greater. So don't ask, why me? Don't ask, when will it end? Don't ask, what did I do to deserve this? Ask this, what is this storm here to teach me? What part of me is about to grow? How can I rise when the world wants me to fall? You've got a choice, warrior. You can become bitter or you can become better. You can let the pain poison you or you can let it forge you. Because pain is a professor. And the lessons don't always make sense until you graduate from the suffering. But make no mistake, every hit, every heartbreak, every hard night is a class in becoming unbreakable. So, don't run, don't hide, don't beg for easy doth. Pray for strength, pray for endurance, pray for the kind of storm that makes warriors out of men and legends out of women. And when the storm hits again, and it will stand up tall, face the wind, look it in the eye, and scream I was built for this. This storm will not break me. This storm will make me.
Every morning you open your eyes, a war is waiting. Not with the world, not with your boss, not with your friends, but with the person in the mirror.
That tired version of you, begging to stay in bed. That weak voice whispering, just rest today. That easy, comfortable choice pulling you back to the couch. That's your enemy, because the battle isn't outside, it's inside. The fight isn't with other people, it's with yourself. The person you were yesterday. They want you to stay the same. The person you want to become. They're waiting for you to show up even when it hurts. I knew a man every day at 5 a.m. rain. Time, fatigue, or pain. He ran. No excuses. No breaks. His neighbors thought he was obsessed. His friends said he was crazy. But he knew something they didn't. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. Success isn't some magical finish line you cross one day. Success is what you do when you don't feel like doing it. It's showing up on the days nobody's watching. It's grinding when your body screams for rest. It's discipline cold. Hard discipline over fleeting motivation. Most people live waiting. Waiting for Monday. Waiting for the new year. Waiting for the right moment. But champions understand every single day is game day. The proof that cuts deep is this discipline isn't about feeling pumped up or inspired. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going when motivation dies. Discipline is the promise you make to yourself and the vow you pay EET, even when it hurts. Not the life you want. It's built in the moment no one sees. When you choose the 5 a.m. run over the snooze button, when you pick the healthy meal over the junk food, when you work on your dream instead of binge-watching someone else's. Those small, unseen battles, they stack up, they compound. They build a fortress around your future. So stop waiting for tomorrow. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting for permission. Start winning today. Win the morning. Win the hour. Win the moment. Because the person you want to become, they're forged in the fire of the daily battle. You want change. It's not coming to you. You have to take it one choice at a time. world's war becomes easier.